Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on using Rclone with Pando. To start, I'd like to mention CHPC's web documentation, which can be found at chpc.utah.edu, which will have the most recent information about both Rclone and Pando archive storage. You can look under Documentation, Software, and then Rclone on the right hand side here. Under the configuration of Rclone header, there's an example 2 here, about using Rclone with Pando archive storage, and this has all of the steps that I'll be covering in the tutorial section of this video. There's also a link above this to CHPC's storage services page on the documentation. If you click archive storage, you'll see the most recent information. This includes the current price and different tools that you can use. There's an important note at the bottom here. Pando should only be used for data that would be in the general environment, sort of general data, rather than any protected or regulated data. Don't store that on Pando. I currently have 2 terminals open, and I'm on Kings Peak right now. And the reason I have 2 is that I need one to run Rclone and one to print the contents of files. And you can just as easily use Screen or some other program that can be used for multitasking. To load Rclone, you'll want to use module load Rclone. And there's a video that covers the basics of using Rclone that you should watch if you don't know how to use it. You'll want to run Rclone config and then type N to create a new remote. I'm going to name this one Pando. And I want to choose the Amazon S3 option here, which is option 2. You'll see Ceph here, and that's what Pando is built on. So I'll type the number 2 down here and hit enter. And I want to enter my AWS credentials, though they're not actually Amazon credentials, in the next step, so I'll choose false here. Your credentials are stored in a file in your home directory, and you have an access key and a private key. So in order to access these, you'll want to display the contents of the file, which is your university ID _ pando _ key. I'll copy my access key here into the field on the other terminal. And then it'll ask for the secret key, so I'll copy this and paste it again. You'll want to choose 15 for the region. Ceph only understands V2 signatures, so you'll want to choose this option as opposed to any of the others above it. So I'll type 15 and hit enter. And then the endpoint is important. You'll want to use CHPC's endpoint, which is https://pando-rgw01.chpc.utah.edu. So I'll enter that. And this link is on the web documentation as well if you'd like to copy and paste it. And I'll put it in the description of this video. For the region, we'll want just the default, which is just blank, or you can write number 1. And then you can choose the access that other people have to your files. So here I'm just going to choose the default, which is private, but you can choose other options as well. You can also specify encryption, and this is up to you, it's your decision. I'm going to specify AES-256 encryption, and I'll leave the storage class default. You can look on the Ceph documentation for more information about these options. I'll choose yes, I would like to accept this remote, and I'll quit the configuration. Now if I run Rclone list remotes, I'll see Pando : but I won't have anything in it since I've just set it up. So I can create a new directory, I'll name it hello, and then if I list the directories again, you can see it here. Again, if you don't know how to use Rclone, there's a video on the basics that I'd recommend you watch. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, you can email us at issues@chpc.utah.edu or stop by our offices in INSCC 405. Thanks for watching.